So Alien Covenant came out.
Yes, it did.
And while that's not a gaming news, I wanted to rant about
There are
something
Alien
here.
games.
There are Alien games. So if you don't want to be spoiled on something, I'm sorry you came to a gaming news show that I'm not talking about gaming news, but so the alien eggs in the first movie are found on a derelict ship. Right. In the audio commentary for the first movie, Ridley Scott says, yeah, that is a biological weapon.
Okay.
They were bringing those somewhere and something happened. Who knows?
Oh, okay.
So then you find out, the alien eggs, blah, blah, blah. There's the aliens, you see the queen, everything.
Right.
So in Prometheus, you see more about the alien race that created this thing, but they didn't actually create
predators.
eggs. No. It's the architects, and the architects created a thing. It looks like a cylinder vase kind of thing.
Okay,
it's not the egg, and it has goo in it that then kind of does a thing that's similar to the alien, but it's still not the alien, right?
Okay.
Then in Alien Covenant, you find out that that the android from Prometheus,
he got chest burst, right?
No, that's the alien from Alien.
Okay.
There's another. David Fassbender plays an android in Prometheus.
Okay.
And
David Fassbender?
Michael Fassbender plays David. Sorry, Michael Fassbender plays David. Michael Fassbender plays David, an android. He survives the first one, kind of put back together. So in the second movie, you find out that David thinks that humanity doesn't deserve to live, and he's genetically engineered.
The second movie.
In Alien Covenant, David has. You find David
it's
again.
Like trying to talk about the prequels in the first one.
So basically the android has said, well, humans are on a downward slope. We're done. We're
He's not wrong.
We've outlived our stay.
Right.
The next step.
We've peaked.
The next step is what he believes is the alien. He is genetically engineered and taken these different versions of that biological weapon and created the alien that we know in the first movie. Okay. The one that lays the eggs and everything.
He Michael Fassbender?
He's Michael Fassbender.
Okay.
So but because he's as he describes it, they need meat. They need humans for food and for incubation.
He's not so tasty.
He's not meat. He's an android, right? So basically,
he doesn't even have like a meat skin.
It's synthetic. It's all plastic.
Ugh.
So they know, they're like, oh, you're not human,
right?
So they don't attack.
You're not tasty.
So my question is, and he killed all of the architects, all the people who created the thing in the first place.
Okay, I have another issue.
Sure.
Whenever you finish yours.
So there's more issues.
Yeah, I'm sure there are.
So basically, David's like, humans don't deserve to live, and these architects, fuck those guys. So he kills all of them.
Okay.
At least on their home planet, and then genetically engineers what we know as the xenomorph from the Alien movies.
Okay.
So
So Prometheus.
Yep.
Like in order.
Yeah. Prometheus.
It's Prometheus,
Alien
Covenant, and then the series we know and love. Okay.
Yeah. So Covenant was good, except I have a problem now.
Okay.
Because it's their home planet. Maybe they've got other planets, but he pretty much wiped out all of the architects who created us and created everything. Mm-hmm. He wipes them out, and then he genetically engineers the super thing.
Right.
Okay. Now, those beings obviously still exist, but my question is, how did the derelict ship end up on LV-426 in the first Alien movie? Because that ship is an architect ship. So why would an architect, if he happened to come back to his home planet and go, oh, everything's fucked, let me pick up some of these eggs and fly off with them? I don't understand
No, because we don't know how long that ship was derelict.
So
that could have been something that happens between Prometheus and Covenant.
Can't, because he created those eggs.
So he changed from the vase to the eggs?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the goo basically adapts. Yeah.
Right. So they went from the vase to the eggs.
Yeah.
Then they sent out a massive wide system update via the cloud.
Saying, hey, guys, switch to eggs.
Switch to eggs.
Eggs are the new thing.
Right. So on another planet, eggs became the new thing.
Okay.
Version 3.4, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Of the reproductive system, and then that ship launched Kryptonite style.
Sure.
Or Kryptonian style. Sorry, my apologies. Kryptonian style, and from there the ship goes, and that's how they find it.
That would make sense,
because that's like you said, a spacefaring planet is going to have more than one planet,
and that's why I preferenced Homeworld, because
right, and so like in First Contact, they have the war versus the Borg, and they basically take out Earth in one of the two timelines that shows up from that movie. So in that timeline, humanity is not wiped out.
Correct.
Beginning of Battlestar Galactica. Yeah. We're desperate trying to find a new homeworld, but the species is not wiped out because of left and so I would think that in that situation, after the homeworld has been wiped out, you would redouble your production of ships that are going out, because you need to spread out as far as you can, especially if there's a sentient, intelligent species or entity coming after your race. You need to spread out as far, as wide, as fast as you can.
But why would you go grab that alien race that's trying to kill, that's more than likely going to kill you? Because the only thing that's a threat to the architects are the xenomorphs. They created us. The architects actually created us.
Okay.
And the reason that in Prometheus, essentially they were about to go wipe us out.
All right.
And you kind of piece it together. They didn't actually spell it out, but it's kind of implied that, like, so the architects did create us, but it's implied that they sent one of their own to come to Earth, and we essentially killed him for his strange things that he professed, if you get what I'm getting at. He was Jesus. So we kill the Jesus architect, and they're like, well, damn it. Okay, these guys don't deserve to live, obviously. So they are like, all right, gather up all the things. We're going to go kill them.
Okay.
And this is before Prometheus. They're like, all right, gather up all the things. We're going to go kill all the humans. And essentially something broke out and it killed them.
Okay.
So in Prometheus, they find a ship that was a bunch of architects that died. But I don't understand why an architect would go grab the eggs, go back, grab the eggs that didn't kill his people, but will kill his people, and will kill everything else on the planet, unless he also has the same idea as David, who it's just like, you know what, fuck everything. We're just going to wipe everything.
Well, I mean, it's the Halo strategy, bringing it back to video games. Yeah. And so there is the principle of there have been in various mythologies, there are groups that use vampires to, like, they point them at their enemies, and they believe that they can control them. So yes, vampires are absolutely a threat to these people, but they believe that as long as they can keep this weapon pointed outward at another, whether it's food source or another target, basically, as long as they can keep that going, they can maintain distance from them, and they're safe from anything else that tries to get them, because they always have this weapon. Yeah,
which makes sense with the xenomorph life cycle, because you could bomb a planet with xenomorphs. Yep. And the xenomorphs, unless someone decides to take off on the planet,
they can't travel on their own.
They can't travel on their own, and they will die eventually. So you can safely you can wipe out an entire planet that way. But I need another movie to tell me what's going on.
Well, then you're in luck, because they're going to keep making them. Okay, so here's my question. Yeah, you said that Fassbender was an android, and he had synthetic plastic.
Yes, he actually plays 2 in this movie. It's amazing.
Is that a spoiler?
No. Well, kind of. I already spoiled that he created stuff, but like he plays Walter, who's a newer version, but he talks in like a kind of like a Wisconsin accent, and David has a British accent, and you have the two of them working, like talking together, and a weird. As soon as I saw this, I was like, "How the fuck are they doing this?" David's playing a flute that he's created, and. So Walter has been basically, they put a bunch of stops in his profile. They're like, okay, you can't do all these things because David went nuts, and people were scared of how he was too close to human. Right. So they started putting all these like fail safes in him. So he's like, I can't learn how to do that or whatever. So there's a scene where David gives Walter the flute, so you're seeing a shot of the two of them like this, and he gives Walter the flute and tells Walter to blow through it while he's doing this. So it's Michael Fassbender and Michael Fassbender touching each other's hands, and I'm like, how the hell are they doing this? Because it's not like a Freaky Friday where you've got a split.
Right, the physical separation. Okay, the thing is
amazing.
The thing is, it's actually somebody like bending down. Like this, and that's how they did it.
Yeah, there's probably a ridiculous amount of
But anyway, my question.
Yeah,
you said that they don't eat the android because the android's not flesh.
Yeah,
but and I could be wrong on this, but in Alien, it burst out of the android's chest, right?
No.
I thought it burst out of an android's chest.
No, it burst out of John Hurt's chest.
Oh, okay,
John Hurt went on the planet, got the face hugger, came back. He's like, "Oh, I'm fine. Let's have dinner." Burst out of his chest.
Okay,
that's the only chest burst.
I thought that it burst out of an android's chest for some reason.
In the second Alien movie, Lance Henriksen has an alien queen's tail go through his chest.
That's a little bit different.
And then, but in the first movie, the way that they actually kill the android. By taking like basically a giant fire extinguisher and like hitting him in the head repeatedly with it, and it rips off his head and stuff. Okay, but no chest bursting.
Okay, because I was gonna say if the egg wouldn't have been able to like harvest.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was
there was
all
nothing,
synthetic.
Yeah, exactly.
But John Hurt, not synthetic.
John Hurt's not synthetic, and I absolutely love that he's done that role twice now, because he did that in Alien, and then he went back and did it in Spaceballs, which I love. I mean, I always love both those movies, but it's good stuff.
Spaceballs and the art of parody is fantastic when you're good enough at what you're doing to get the people that you really want to be doing these things.
Yeah,
that's just fun.
It really is. Really is.
So yeah.